So we've been on season 5 of this whole thing for like a year and a half because I checked. I checked. They officially started season 5 in like September of 2023. So when are we going to get to season 6? Because I'm tired. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Jay Natisse, and I'm here with a recap of love during lockup. My bad. Season 5, episode 51, child. So we have all new couples, 6 new couples. We met 4 of them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Who do I want to start with? I think I am going to start with Savannah and Bradley. And I believe Savannah is 27. I think they're both 27. Um, she's an event planner at a golf course. And we got Bradley coming out in 20 days. I forgot what he did. My apologies. They've been dating for 2 years, but they've known each other for like 5 or 6. Okay. My apologies. Transportation of a firearm. That's what he got locked up for. Okay. Savannah goes on to say that she is a recovering addict and she's had a good life and all that. And she talks about how she became an addict. Her ex-boyfriend was an addict, and he had a daughter who was yes, he had a daughter who she grew very, very attached to. She raised her like she was her own and all that. She said like clockwork, her ex would relapse every like 3 months. Okay, so one day he just left and took the kid with him, and that just sent her on a spiral. Okay, so she had, you know, she was going through that, and then so now she's been sober. She's been clean for 2 years. Hey, Bradley says that he's very supportive, but he's like, I'm not. Don't push that stuff on me. Don't push that lifestyle on me. So maybe he's not ready to, I think he still does marijuana, partakes in the Mary Jane, Hey, so we don't meet too much of them. We do go to Savannah's house, which is giving plantation. They in Richmond, Virginia. So that house, it had the pillars and all that stuff. And I said, what in the roots is this? Like, don't bring me. If she was my friend, I'd be like, I ain't going to your house. I would not be going to her house. But her mom we met her mom. Her mom was cooking tacos and all that. And she was just asking about, she was like, oh, her mom was asking Bradley, what are your intentions with my daughter? Blah, blah, blah. And her mom is just concerned that Savannah's going to relapse and we're going to move on to the next couple. That was pretty much it with them. Now, this is the couple that's going to be like, dude, you getting played. Sam and Crystal. They're both 29. Sam is originally from Oregon and he now lives in Tyler, Texas because of his boo bang Crystal baby. Okay? Crystal is serving a 14-year sentence. She has 7 years to go. So she's already completed 7. So what was her crime, you may ask? Well, I'm happy you asked. Let me tell you. Her and her ex-husband were getting into it, and she sliced him right across the forehead. I was like, oh. Sam, you better do right. Sam was also previously married. He was married to his high school sweetheart. And they pretty much outgrew each other. And so he met Crystal on a pen pal site. He said something about Texas women have, are, I guess, like ride or die. I forgot what he said. My apologies. Let me know in the comments. But he said they have a sense of loyalty. That's what he said. Yeah, they have a sense of loyalty and all that stuff. I ain't a Texas girl. I just live here. I'm a Jersey girl. But So they connected, and he flew down from Oregon, and he hasn't left since. And they are married. They are actually married. Okay. So he's at work. He's an EMT. He's at work, she's on the phone with him. His coworker comes in. His coworker says a few things, and they just leave it from there. Okay. Sam says his friend is coming down to hang with him, and Crystal's like, "Oh, don't cheat on me," blah blah blah. She doesn't really trust Sam like all that much. Hey, Sam, you better watch out. You better not cheat on that girl. She gonna go Lorena Bobbitt on you. Oh my gosh. She don't trust him, but she has a secret. Of course she does. So later in the episode, Sam goes to Crystal's grandma's house, which is Grandma Rita. And Grandma said when she first met Sam, she thinks Sam may have been a little interested in something more. And I said, Granny thinks she got it like that. But she's like, I wasn't all that interested. They were flirting with each other. It was giving very much flirtation, okay? Oh my gosh. So he's pretty much said he sent Crystal over for $100,000 in 4 years. He said he doesn't make too much. And I'm like, you're an EMT. You probably do good for yourself. But he's funding all of Crystal, Crystal, he needs to pay for Crystal's things, put money on her books so she can watch shows and all that stuff. She said that Sam put $100 on her books last week, and she has $18 left because she had to binge watch a show. They ain't got jobs in jail, Crystal. Let's move on. And now we meet Tia and Rob. Rob is a cutie, and Rob is giving certified F boy. So Tia, they're both 32. She's a nice, she's a little fuller lady. And Rob, he's cute. I was like, okay, all right. He's cute. Bradley is cute too. And the last person I'm gonna talk about, I was like, okay, he's cute too. Tia lives in Bayshore, New York. That's in Long Island. For those of y'all that don't know, and Rob's been locked up for 8 years, and he's about to get out in 45 days. So we definitely gonna see them. If not at the end of this series, they're probably gonna be on Love After Lockup as probably Bradley, because he gets out in like 20 days. And I think Hunter gets out, the one we're going to talk about next, gets out in like 2 weeks. So we'll probably see them on Love After Lockup. We'll see. Okay? So Tia's cousin is married to Rob's sister. And for some reason, I thought Tia was referring to her cousin who was a male married to Rob's sister. But it's a female. All good. I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, yes, ma'am. Parade. Let me stop. Anywho, Rob says he grew up in a two-parent household, and it was full of love. They grew up great, but they just didn't have the finances. So Rob, he wanted more, so he started stealing at 14 years old. Okay? Then when we meet Rob in the confessional, he has a scar on his neck, a big scar, and I was like, who shanked him? But he said he recently had thyroid surgery, so he's like, ain't nobody cut me up in here. I was like, okay. So you could tell Rob, he thinks he's the man, okay? And Tia thinks he's the man too, so here we go. Hey, he told Tia when he gets home, he wants scrippers. He wants some scrippers. And she's like, well, babe, I thought it was just going to be me and you. Tia seems really nice. I hope Rob doesn't end up playing her. I really don't. Okay. So we meet up with Tia's cousin Toya. And Toya, she a tarot card reader, child. Again, I'm not knocking it, but I'm just like, I don't know. Let's move on. Anywho, so she's like she's like reading the cards and all that stuff. And she's like, oh, Rob's gonna be full force when he comes out of jail. He's gonna be really committed to this relationship, which is exactly what Tia wants to hear. Pardon me. And then uh, Toya pulls out a card that says heal on it. And she's like, you have to heal from the things that happened to you and all that stuff. So then we get a backstory into Tia's dating past. She dated a man for many years and he was, you know, beating up on her, unfortunately. And she ended up breaking bones. We seen a picture, like she had like her foot was broken. So terrible, terrible, terrible. And you can see she still is like very scarred from it and very, which anybody would be. Hey. And then Toya also is a medium. So she said she was speaking and she got in contact, or Rob's mom and her and Toya's wife's, their mother has passed away several years ago. And she was channeling Rob's mom, and Mama is all for the relationship from the other side. So good for them. Okay? Now we find out that Rob is being paroled to a family friend's house in Brooklyn. A family friend that happens to be a female. Tia was like, oh, I didn't know this. And Rob was like, in the confessional, yeah, I'm getting paroled to my family friend's house, but Tia doesn't need to know this. So now I'm looking at Rob with the side eye, like, you better not do my girl Tia like that. You better not do her wrong, Rob. You better not do her wrong. Now, let's talk about Kate and Hunter. Kate is 38, Hunter is 33. I was like, I'm 34, and he looked older than me. Anywho, but he's cute. He's really cute. I was like, okay, Hunter, you know. So we meet Kate. She's a yoga instructor in Scottsdale, Arizona. She's going to take her dog. I don't think they ever said the dog's name. He was a husky though, cute dog. She's taking him to get some training, and he all over the place. He ain't listening to her. He ain't listening to no commands or nothing. And the trainer's like, what's going on? I never seen him act like this. And she's like, he may be stressed. He may be feeling the change in the atmosphere because Hunter's fixing to come home. Hey, they met at a coffee shop that Hunter was working at. Um, they've been casually dating for like a year, or they casually dated a year before Hunter got locked up. And he's been locked up for like, I think like 2 years, something like that. Hey? But she kept in touch with him, and next thing you know, they became a relationship. So Hunter calls with some news for Kate. Okay. So we also find out that Kate has signed Hunter up for like a pen pal site. She signed him up for a pen pal site. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. She was like, I'm a yoga instructor, he needs support, and it's more support than I can give. And she's like, I ain't living beyond my means. So I'm gonna just go ahead and sign you up, and you're gonna get some sugar mamas. So Hunter's like, yeah, I be playing them girls. He's like, I got, he be getting money and all that stuff. Hey. But he calls Kate and says that he messed up because one of the females done got too attached. And they were on the videos chatting and all that stuff, and one of the videos got a little X-rated. She showed him her chi-chis. And he got written up, and they tacked on 30 days to his release date. Okay. So he says it's gotten complicated with one woman, and at the end of the episode, of course, without fail, we get a scene of some woman. We don't see her face, but she looks a little chunky girl, dark curly hair, short hair. She gets a call that says, my hubby. She answers it, and she's like, "Hello, baby," and it's Hunter on the other line. So that was pretty much it. I'm so sorry it's late. You know your girl is working two jobs right now, but this second job is about to be over. Once the holiday season is over, I'm about to goodbye. So if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are currently 2 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. Yay! So, make sure you're spreading the message. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that other friend over there to check me out. And I will see y'all in the next video. Later.